Hello. I just wanted to go over these new patch notes that came out, especially this Ice Golem tournament, which is hilarious, in my opinion. It's really silly. I mean, yeah, first place gets a legendary tome, but the rest of the rewards are pretty ridiculous, and there's no global leader prize. And so it's really, in my opinion, it's a waste of time, and I'm not going to do it at all. It doesn't rank your skill at all. It's just how many times can you do Ice Golem? It's like a glorified artifact challenge, um, without the good, without a global leadership reward for a tournament. Um, it seems like it's going to be excessively hard already to beat some of the people that are probably already doing Ice Golem anyway for maybe their farming or something like that. I'm not going to be farming Ice Golem. I certainly wouldn't say to anybody to start doing this hardcore because, like, you probably have to spend a lot of money to win, like, and it's not worth it at all. Like, the amount of money that you'd spend to win would probably, um, equal about how much money you'd have to spend to buy a legendary tome outright from the market, without wasting all of that energy and wasting everything and all of that time and whatever, right? So I think that this is a pretty silly tournament. I'm not going to do it. I don't encourage anybody else to do it. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, this fusion is freaking sweet. So I think we've all seen me play Rhazin SCARHIDE. He's amazing, for a lot of things. But what you might not have known is that Erin Yes actually has an application in the clan boss, and that is that she can do, well, not only can she do poison, but she can do this. She has a 75% chance of increasing the duration of all debuffs on the target by one turn. So that's actually really, really, really good on a clan boss for extending poisons. If you have a poisoner, like a bunch of poisoners, and then you have Erin Yes do her debuff extension, especially once it's fully upgraded, it has a 100% chance of doing that on a 4 second cooldown or a 4 turn cooldown. That would be a ton of damage. Like that could be worth like 300k damage plus, right? So that's a really, really good one. A lot of people probably don't quite know about that yet, although it is getting out there. Let's see, is there anything else here that's noteworthy before I go into Rhazin? Um, Rhazin is an amazing champion. He's a tier 1 champion, or whatever you want to call him, at least in my opinion, for Arena in particular. He's very, very good in Arena, like unstoppably good if you use him correctly. Because if he goes before the enemies and has defense down on the enemies, then he can do just this massive nerf. I'm gonna show massive nerf. That's funny. Massive hit on an AOE that I'll show in a video in a second here. Or wait, can I do that even? Yes. And this is how I have Rhazin geared for Arena and Clan Boss simultaneously. He's a bit of a hybrid build. Um, I have a lot of crit damage on him so that he can get those big hits, and lots of speed on him as well so that he can go first. But I do have Lysandra and Seeker going before him, so if you don't have 2 turn boosters, then I recommend more speed than that, even. Um, his base speed isn't amazing, but you can still rack up speed on any champion, obviously, right? So it's very important to get tons of speed. Having around 170 accuracy or 200 accuracy is good because if champions have resilience, then they're going to uh, be able to resist his decreased turn meter by 100%, which is his biggest tool in Arena. And Sheer is helpful against the clan boss because it does a weaken, and of course he has a 3-hit A1. And so that's of course good with GS. And so this is how I have him masteried. It's again a hybrid build. I do have him set for the shield break. However, rarely does that even really come in handy for me. So I would probably either do Heart of Glory. Yeah, I would do Heart of Glory is what I would probably do if you're never going up against champions that have a shield. then Heart of Glory would be better. But other than that, this is pretty much how I have it built. Sometimes instead of this heal, I would have Ruthless Ambush for just a pure arena build. I would do something like that. Does a little bit more damage. So anyway, that's the basic idea, and I'm going to go into the video now. So I'm just showing quickly the kind of damage and the kind of things that happen from his Bog Down ability. So big crit, lowers their turn meter. It's just some quick demonstrations. Big hit, lowers their turn meter. Wins the game pretty much every time you can get it off like that, right? Big hit, even when they have those shields up. Here's a continuation of that same team. I just have it really sped up. Anyway, so yeah, big hit, dead. So that's the basic idea. You have him going before the enemy teams, and he can even do some crazy stuff by himself too, as you'll see here in a second. Sorry for how quick the cuts are. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. You get the idea though, right? Lots of crit damage, lots of speed. Does him a lot of justice. So I really think that, you know, fusing him multiple times, getting him fully skilled is going to be sweet. I'm pretty sure you can fuse him multiple times. And if you can't, can somebody let me know again in the comments? Because they said that he doesn't have any of the same restrictions that that Folly has. So I'm assuming that means that we can fuse him multiple times, which would be great. It'd probably take a while, but I almost have Folly actually. He's coming along. I just need to get all of those champions ascended and ready to go. As you can see, all those red dots are there. I managed to do it in the nick of time, which was exciting. I didn't get the summoning event because, as you know me, I don't spend outrageous money on this game like other people do. Like, what would it cost? Like $100 to get that summoning, to get Centurion or whatever it was. That was a funny trick that they pulled on us at the end of there. But I managed to roll him from a void, so that worked out pretty good for me. But I imagine a lot of people were very frustrated about that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys can fuse a SCARHIDE soon and become some PvP gods or champions or whatever you want to call them. Alright, have a good day.